Hello, today's recipe is for a South Indian tomato rice. Our chef today is Mrs. Parvathi Krishnan.
Hello, welcome to our kitchen.
And now to our ingredients. We start with 1.5 cups of rice, a long grain rice would do. 2.5 cups of finely chopped onions. In fact, if you have the small onions that you get in India called the sambar onions, they would taste even better. And then you have 4 cups of finely chopped tomatoes. You then follow by 4 medium-sized green chilies. In fact, these are green chilies with the seeds removed, as you can see. And the way the seeds are removed is by chopping off the tip and slowly rolling between your fingers. Followed by 1/8 cup of ginger, finely chopped coriander to taste, and also a few curry leaves to taste. And now coming to our dry ingredients, we have 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and to temper the gravy before the rice goes in, you have mustard seeds, cumin seeds, also called jeera, turmeric powder, and garam masala powder. And you also have a few cashews, again to taste, some chana dal, which you get in Indian grocery stores, and also some urad dal, which you also get in Indian grocery stores. So these are our ingredients that go into the South Indian tomato rice. And let's see how the rice is prepared. So Mrs. Parvati starts by adding about 3 tablespoons of olive oil or vegetable oil to a pan, to a hot pan, and starting by adding the urad dal and the chana dal, the mustard seeds, the tempering, as well as the chilies and coriander and the curry leaves, and stirring them all until you start hearing the sizzling of the mustard seeds and the browning of the dals. She also added the ginger and the cashews to the mix. Now she's adding the onions to the pan and stirring it until the onions are softened and you start seeing the browning start. So, Auntie, where did you first learn to start cooking?
Tirunelveli.
Huh?
Tirunelveli.
And you now live in?
Madras.
Okay, very good. While the onions are cooking, Mrs. Parvati adds a little bit of sugar. Auntie, why do you do that?
It will taste nicely.
Okay. As the onions in the pan slowly turn brown, Mrs. Parvati will now add the turmeric and the garam masala. The turmeric will add a beautiful orange yellow color to the contents, and the garam masala will provide a spicy combination of heat and flavor to the mix. Now she will cover the pan for approximately 3 to 5 minutes. Now it's time to add the tomatoes. So mix well and cover it back up with the lid again. After a few minutes, now it is time to add the spices. So we start with the salt. And now the chili powder. Give it a stir. So in case anyone is wondering why we haven't used asafoetida, also called hing, Mrs. Parvati feels that either you add the onions or the asafoetida but not both. Her expert opinion is that these two contradict each other, so you should not add them together. I wish you guys can smell the flavors emanating from the pan. It smells divine. So Auntie, how long have you been cooking?
25.
25 years. So you are an expert cook. You're an expert cook in South India.
I think so.
You think so? Very good. I like that confidence. And did you only learn cooking in Tirunelveli or did you also learn from anybody else?
I also learned from Bengali lady.
And where were you living at that time?
Jamshedpur.
Jamshedpur. And this is about 20 years ago.
Yes, correct.
Okay, very good. So how are we doing on the... Is it almost done?
Yes.
Okay, very
We
good.
have to add some rice.
Okay,
Put
now,
rice.
now is the time to add some rice that has already been cooked.
Yes, correct.
Okay. In a separate pan, add some oil, about a couple of teaspoons, and now add the cooked rice to the pan. Breaking up the clumps in the rice so that the grains become separate. And now it is time to add the mixture of the onions and tomatoes and spices to the rice. And mix thoroughly. So Auntie, your whole family likes your cooking?
Yes.
Huh? Very
Surely.
good. Mix the rice thoroughly until it's of a uniform color and consistency. So that should serve about 4 to 5 people.
Yes, correct.
And that is your South Indian tomato rice. It's now time for a taste. It's awesome. The onions and the tomatoes are perfectly cooked, as is the rice, and the commingling of the flavors just is a beautiful mouthfeel, texture and taste. Auntie, thank you very much for this recipe. We'll see you soon again.
Thank you.